Have you ever been, completely blindsided by someone? That moment when someone you thought you knew does something so out of character and it makes your head spin. You know, well, here's the thing. That I've realized. Maybe they weren't out of character at all. Maybe we just didn't see the signs. They didn't suddenly change. They revealed who they really were. I'm Alex Gabriel, and on Serenity Sparks, we're all about peeling back the layers, to find our truest selves. Today, we're diving into the idea that people don't change, they reveal who they are. The idea that, people can't fundamentally change, has bugged me for ages. When somebody hurts us, we want to believe they can be better. But have you ever noticed how often the same pattern repeat? I'm not saying people can't evolve. No, no, no. But their core values, their deep-seated responses, those stay remarkably consistent. You may wonder, so why does this even matter? I guess, understanding this protects us from expecting people to be who they are not, right? It can offer peace when we finally let go of trying to fix others. More importantly, it challenges us to be brutally honest about who we really are. Well, I guess we can spend a lifetime trying to be what others want, but that mask eventually sleeps. The greatest transformation comes from accepting our true selves and revealing that with courage. Well, of course, things aren't always black and white. People can learn and adapt. Sometimes even surprisingly, trauma and the pivotal experiences, those can be catalysts. But are they changes or just clearer glimpse of what was always there? Let's look at some real life examples. And I promise, not the usual suspect. How about Lance Armstrong? Once the hero, cyclist, a cancer survivor, and then come the massive doping scandal. Whoa! Was that ambition and hunger to win a sudden revelation? You wonder. Or did the pressure simply pull the curtain back on what was driving him all along? One place that I totally believe that this principle hits home is with relationships, right? Think about a friend, who is always unreliable. Even about the little things, later when they let you down in a big way. Is it change or the unveiling of a deeper pattern? Realizing this is definitely tough, but it empowers us to choose relationships based on who people truly are, not a version we created in our heads. I admit this stuff, hits right in the heart. Years ago, I poured everything into someone believing they just needed support to see the light. I had to get painfully honest. It wasn't their potential that I loved, it was the potential that I wished they heard from me. Facing that made space to find people who valued me for who I am. And so, what's the bottom line? You may wonder. People revealing themselves can hurt. Oh, yes, it can. But there's immense freedom in it. You stop wasting energy trying to mold reality into what you want. Instead, you focus on accepting what is and building a life of genuine connections, right? And I guess it starts, with turning that lens onto yourself. Are you hiding aspects of yourself from the world? And maybe even from yourself, right? Well, I wouldn't be myself if I didn't ask. What sparks in you when you contemplate people revealing who they really are? let me know. We keep this conversation going, right? Allow me to end with a quote, a beautiful quote that I love. What you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you say. It's by Ralph Waldo. I tell you what, until next time, this is Alex from Serenity, Sparks, wishing you courage as you face life with authenticity. Stay sparkling.